Hello, good to see everyone here. The sharing will start in 1 minute. Please be ready. We want to show our gratitude again to Kaohsiung City government for this venue. I guess it's quite nice over here, I guess. Uh, uh, Great. Okay. So everyone, my name is Jason. Nice to see you again, Hackathon people. And to new people, my name is Jason. I'm based in Kaohsiung, so welcome to my city. Yay! So please enjoy the view. Let me explain a little bit. Every year around May, you will see there's a festival, music festival, rock music, along all this coastal area. So welcome to join us in May. This is a super nice area, and there are bars, department stores right there in that direction. So if you don't mind, you can take the subway or train to go there. You don't have to really walk. I know it's kind of challenging, but take the train and enjoy the harbor. Yeah. And if you have some money, you can actually rent a boat just over there at the harbor and have a tour for 1 hour in the harbor. Yeah. Cool. Great. So I think we are all set. So later on, we have around 40 minutes, and it is really our honor to invite the team from Kaohsiung City to share their experience here in this harbor city. I grew up here in the city, so I can tell you how much it has been transformed in the past 5 or 10 years. And as you know, Taiwan is now facing lots of challenges. One of it is geopolitics. And Kaohsiung is actually a key city at many fronts. So this is the most important harbor, and it is also a very important industrial park based in Kaohsiung. So the job of Kaohsiung city government is actually quite critical and challenging here in Taiwan. So later on, we'll invite Kate from Kaohsiung city government and Iris to share their work on digital transformation and the idea of sovereignty AI raised by Kaohsiung City. So let's welcome Kate.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Kate from the Management Bureau of Kaohsiung City Government. Glad to have this opportunity to share with you Kaohsiung's Sovereign AI, the Lighthouse Project. And before introducing the Lighthouse Project, I'd like to show you a short video. This is from Jensen Huang's keynote speech at Computex this year, where he mentioned the collaboration with Kaohsiung.
That digital twin, you now have a digital twin of the robot, you have a digital twin of all of the equipment, you're going to have digital twin of the factory. Those nested digital twins are going to be part of Omniverse is able to do. There are $5 trillion of plants being planned around the world. Because the world is reshaping, because reindustrialization moving around the world, new plants are being built everywhere. Kaohsiung is a digital twin. They made Kaohsiung a digital twin. There are already hundreds of thousands of buildings, millions of miles of roads. Yes, Kaohsiung is a digital twin. Let's take a look at all of this. Taiwan is even bringing digital twins to its cities. LinkerVision and the city of Kaohsiung use a digital twin to simulate the effects of unpredictable scenarios and build agents that monitor city camera streams, delivering instant alerts to first responders. The age of industrial AI is here, pioneered by the technology leaders of Taiwan, powered by Omniverse. That digital twin.
Actually, every time I watch this video, I feel that we are truly working something meaningful. Why do I say that? Since let's first talk about sovereign AI. And this term doesn't come from our own definition. Actually, it's from a key concept proposed by NVIDIA CEO Jensen Huang at the 2024 World Government Summit. He emphasized that every nation should take control of its own AI production and infrastructure in order to safeguard its culture, collective knowledge, and historical data. This statement wasn't only a wake-up call, but also provided governments and cities with a new perspective on AI development. Kaohsiung was one of the first to respond to this vision. We have built Taiwan's first city-level sovereign AI platform, combining local industrial knowledge with urban governance needs. This makes AI not just a computing tool, but a core capability to understand the city, predict risk, and support decision-making. Next, I'd like to introduce some features of our AI model. For example, ChatGPT, which many of us use in daily life. But what we developed is the Vision Language Generative AI. It understands an image and then describes what is happening in this picture. For instance, in this image, we can see vehicles stuck in flood water caused by heavy rain. We can even set up alerts under specific conditions, such as when the water level reaches the tires, so that the warnings are issued immediately. This enables city managers to monitor urban dynamics in real time and respond flexible to emergencies. Another important feature is that most AI applications today are designed as single solutions for single problems. For instance, detecting traffic congestion and inspecting road construction safety belong to different fields and would traditionally require two separate AI models. So now we have built a cross-domain AI platform that allows the model to understand events across different domains and deliver the required information to each application area. This breaks the limitation of single-use application and greatly improves the efficiency and the scalability of AI development. And from the perspective of project architecture, the Lighthouse project is built on ICE, PaaS, and the SaaS framework. At the ICE level, that is infrastructure as a service, we are using the latest NVIDIA Blackwell GPU to build Kaohsiung's city-scale sovereign AI computing power. And at the PaaS level, platform as a service, we integrate domestic and international technology to develop a vision language generative AI platform, enabling cross-agency data sharing and real-time applications. And at the SaaS level, software as a service, we collaborate with city departments, public and private sectors, and system integrators to apply AI in areas such as smart transportation, disaster management, public safety, and infrastructure maintenance. And this cross-domain AI platform is capable of recognizing scenarios across diverse fields, including water resources, public works, ports, metro systems, transportation, energy, and manufacturing. Let me show you a few examples in detail. For instance, in addressing traffic congestion, our AI model can analyze the codes in real time, followed by measures such as activating dynamic traffic signals, issue alerts, and guiding vehicles toward alternative routes. And tech TSMC's recent establishment in Kaohsiung as an example. The daily movement of large trucks and the surrounding construction impacts. Oh, wait a moment. Impact road users by developing mobile inspection vehicles equipment with AI. We can proactively detect road surface damage and immediately report them for follow-up management. Beyond daily life and temporary construction, during nature disasters such as typhoons or earthquakes, utility poles may collapse as shown here. In the past, the inspection could only be done manually, which consumed significantly time and effort. Now, with drone inspections, we can monitor poles in remote or more mountainous areas more efficiently, improving both maintenance and worker safety. Therefore, Kaohsiung's sovereign AI will continue to deepen and expand across various industries, building a vertical, specialized, and domain-specific sovereign AI ecosystem. For example, in the future, we plan to apply it in smart healthcare, covering areas such as hospital, public safety, automated nursing documentation, and optimization of outpatient and emergency processes, thereby creating a sovereign AI for smart healthcare. The Lighthouse project is guiding Kaohsiung in taking the crucial step towards smart transformation. We look forward to providing more smart city solutions and making Kaohsiung a global model for smart city and AI development. Thank you for listening and wish you a wonderful day.
Thank you, Kate. Thank you so much. Yeah, Kate told me she is very nervous today, but I think it's totally fine, right? So please, another round of big applause. Yeah, the team spent lots of time preparing for the event today and for the slides. So we now have Iris on the stage. Iris will introduce the project between Kaohsiung City and Honghai Foxconn about digital citizen. So how they leverage data and data governance for better public service for the citizens. Welcome, Iris.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. And I'm Iris from Kaohsiung City Government. And it's truly a pleasure to share our experience of promoting Kaohsiung digital citizen policies with you. And here is an outline of this presentation. Firstly, will be the introductions to Kaohsiung digital citizens, then the future development directions. Lastly, we would like to talk about the challenges we face while promoting these policies. And we are looking forward to the further discussions on addressing the digital divide and promoting digital equity. Okay, and here is the introductions to Kaohsiung digital citizens. At present, our digital citizens provide services in two categories. One is the government services, and then the lifestyle services. And the center of this picture is the citizen court. Citizen will get this after they becomes our member, and it's used for identification. And the government services includes online applications, but not just the applications, also including the reservations and the petitions. And the multiple payment options covering parking fees, administrative charges, and fines. And intelligent citizens service powered by generative AI to provide instant assistance. And then to make life in Kaohsiung more convenient and enjoyable, the lifestyle services includes information notifications. We use lines to deliver timely reminders about citizens' own cases or needs. And the Kaohsiung Coin provides some discounts and benefits for pregnant women's transportations and pet care points. And we also have some rewards programs encouraging the points collections. And everyday applications, such as the carbon reductions, the manual access, and libraries books borrowing. And through these structures, we are not only delivering the public services, but also weaving them naturally into citizens' lifestyles. Looking ahead, we have set three future directions to further develop the digital citizen platforms. The first one is integrations, single platforms, unified experience. Second one is deepening citizen-first, real impact. And the last one is expansions, burden-rich, everyday life. For the single platforms, unified experience, we aim at breaking boundaries between different government systems, providing the integrated digital services and data flows, and make all city services one smooth ride. And here comes some practical cases. When ocean parties, we provide the service of booking sessions online, avoid long on-site waiting line. In the grasslands concert, citizens can take tickets online, save waiting times. Last is about the Kaohsiung's Wonderland's souvenirs givings, which prevents multiple claims. Second, the citizen first, real impact. Our goals are letting citizens from simply having an account to actively and regularly using our digital services. And we start from daily interactions and live events in hope of boosting everyday use, sparking real engagement. For example, live information. We deliver notifications through lines like disasters alarms or major incidents, so citizens can get instant updates. Plus, our intelligent citizen service is always ready to answer quick questions in real time. And we value citizens' participation, so we add an online surveys tools to collect the feedback on platforms, features, services, and activities. And this way, the platforms keep evolving based on what citizens really need. And as we upgrade the online services by teaming up across departments, we are redesigning the process, bridging digital gaps, and improving our reach. And the third direction is burden-rich everyday life. Our main target is extending services into wider space of life, such as sports, transportation, and cultural activities. For instance, using our citizens' courts can have easy venue check-in and get discounts. And we put cities' space reservations at citizens' fingertips. Just one click, the booking is completed. And then talk about the Kaohsiung coins. It mainly combines with promoting government services, event marketing and promotions, and you can redeem specific items and still combines with others applications activities. Then is the last part of this presentation will be the challenges we face, mainly the digital divide and digital equality. Due to aging society, we will have to put most efforts on helping the elderly to use technology. Besides, still some persons seldom use internet, so they are not very familiar with the digital service we provide. And the visuals, hearings, and cognitive disabilities will also need to be assisted. So with things that we need innovative approaches and partnerships to help us. So welcome to share your experience with us after this presentation. Thanks for listening.
Thank you, Iris. Yeah, please join us on the stage, both Kate and Iris. I like the presentation very much because you used the cases of parties, wonderlands, and concerts as their case of city governance. As you might notice, there's right now actually a circus over there. So that's, the life in Kaohsiung, you got lots of them. here on the coastal area. Please join us on the stage. We will now invite our partners from Korea and Japan to share their thoughts on the sharing, because the Kaohsiung City Government, they've been very humble. They are not here just to promote what they're doing. They are here to learn, because they told me Kaohsiung is a city with 2.7 million people in the city, but since we are not a capital city, so the resources for the city is actually very limited. So it is now today actually an opportunity for them to learn how to partner with different stakeholders or civic tech community to better their digital service in Kaohsiung. So if I guess Haru-san, maybe you can share some thoughts with us after hearing this. Thank you.
Thank you very much for sharing the wonderful digital innovation project. And in Japan, there are some similar concepts we have, like a smart city platform, City OS. And actually, it is very difficult to break the barriers between departments. So you were on your presentation. So you mentioned that each department work together and use a single platform. I think it is most difficult part for the government side. So I want to ask you how they can collaborate with the idea just using one platform. So, for example, in Japan, it's difficult to decide one platform from one company. So it is very difficult rules to compare every platform, and they have to have a concrete reason why we use this company's services. And also that there are some, each department have different ideas and different partners. So how do you break that barrier that government?
I think it was two different issues. One is the policies, and the other we need to deal is the technical. And actually, it's the city government, the mayor's wish, political will. So,
Mayor has a strong
yes.
Decision.
So, yes. So we have mayor support. So everyone will collaborate together. And this, I think this is the first step but the other issue is the technical. I mean that system we need to integrate, and there are many issues we need to figure out. Yes, and from deal with some problem, and I think it's a long way. Yeah, but we have the same goal that only integrate different AI system. I mean,可以用中文吗？可以哈。我的意思是 ，AI 已经是一个趋势。对，那如果说大家还墨守成规， 在既有的就是大家各自要各自开发的，这不仅在资源的整合上，甚至在人力的调度上，都会是一种浪费。所以说，为什么黄仁勋执行长会提到主权 AI 这件事情上，就是大家既然要一起来保护我们自己的文化、我们自己的资料、我们自己的技术，那有什么理由不打破我们以往的就是窠臼的这一些限制，还是停留在自己在开发自己的需求上？我们应该要把我们的困难，大家就是共同来讨论好，寻求一个能够解决大家问题的这样子的方案，整合性的方案来去解决。
So AI is already a trend. If we still work in our separate silos, it will be a waste of resources and human power. So this is why Jensen Huang talks about, when he talks about sovereign AI, he said, if we are going to work together to protect our country, protect our culture, we must break the separate silos and work together to find a solution.
Can I ask a related question to the sovereign AI? Is there any definition of sovereign AI for Kaohsiung City?
Uh, 我觉得高雄主权 AI 这件事情哦，就是好难定义，我要怎么说呢？就是我们比较广义的来讲哦，可能就是我要掌握让保存当地的文化，那当地的资料，然后我开发我自己的技术，所以我可以把我的技术跟资源就是留在我自己的家乡，因为这样子的 AI 才可以很接地气的去理解高雄市民的问题。然后去解决高雄在地的问题。如果我
Okay, so it is about to, sorry, my brain capacity is a little limited today. My buffer zone is slow. So Kate says it's about to protect local culture, to help out the local communities. Generally speaking, that's a general definition of sovereign AI here in Kaohsiung. Oh, my tip sheet is up there. And this is how AI can connect to local communities to understand problems in Kaohsiung and to solve problems of the citizen here in Kaohsiung.
Thank you.
Maybe other questions or feedback?
Yeah, I mean, I just want to speak because I'm not a civil servant, and it's often difficult to be the representative of Korea, right? Right. So I just want to say I'm just speaking from as an individual, like a citizen living in Korea, looking at the kind of policies that they are putting forward in my country, and I think sovereign AI in particular is a very big interest of South Korea, the new government of South Korea. But what they mean, I think, by that, at least in our context, is mainly developing foundational, like large language models that are more culturally attuned to the Korean context, trained with vast amounts of data from Korea. And I think, and for that, there's a huge investment, and they are in the race of trying to procure as many GPUs as possible, building data centers, all of these things. But what I kind of notice, two kind of challenges that this is for the Korean government maybe, but that are emerging. One is they have selected a consortium of corporate partners who are going to develop this sovereign AI, and only I think 2 or 3 out of the 5 members have planned for open sourcing of this model. And so now there's a petition someone set up to the government to mandate this model to be released as open source so that people can build on it. And the other thing is like, what is like culturally attuned to Korean context mean? Like we actually have an opportunity to build a model that represents the values, maybe, but what are the values, right? I mean, so I think this is sort of where like the civic can come in a bit more, because I think the current kind of trend, as I see it, it really creates a tight bond between corporation, like local corporations and the government. But I feel like the civic is kind of like left out in this discussion. And I think there's a lot that we can contribute in terms of shaping what this model could represent. So yeah. I mean, I'm not going to put you on the spot and answer these questions, but I just wanted to put it out there. Yeah.
Thank you. 谢谢. Okay, there's one question over there.
Yeah, Chris here. I will just use English first and then
Please.
Mandarin. I actually share a similar question about the definition of sovereign AI, whether it related to we use local database or we use the software produced by local company or the facility, the data center. I think we can have more like deeper conversation around sovereign AI within this community. It's not particular for the Kaohsiung city government. The second question is about for Kaohsiung city government as well. Could you give us an example on this AI can provide like recommendation, or how can the AI facilitate your day-to-day operation? That would be like super interesting to know. 所以我第一个问题就是主权 AI 的定义到底是什么？就是这个资料库是来自台湾的吗？还是说这个技术、这个资料中心是来自台湾？我觉得这个问题不是主要是高雄市政府，而是大家可以一起来讨论说，我们对于主权 AI 的定义到底是什么？那第二个问题就是也是高雄市政府，就是如果用了这个 AI 之后，有没有一些具体的例子让我们知道说，我可以用这个 AI 来解决日常问题，可能是改善我们的政策啊，或者是及时的解决市民的需求。以上两个问题。
好，那个就是其实像我们现在其实在训练了这个我们说的这个主权 AI model 这个很聪明的这个程式大脑的这个阶段呢，我们现在在思考的也是下一步我们要如何将它真正的这个接续落地应用了。也就是说，这个聪明的大脑，我们到底要怎么样让它就是可以在这个城市里面更好的指挥去调度？那比方说刚刚我们有看到的几个例子像是交通拥塞这个部分，那其实我们跟交通局就一直有在做规划以及开发，就是说将来可能这个我们辨识出来，这个已经发现从摄影机看到这边路口有拥塞的情形了，那我们就会把这样子的讯息告诉我们的交通局。那它的系统接收到这样的讯息之后，它除了第一个会在我们那个动态号志的那个显示板，就是说大家可能在高速公路上啊，或者是要上交流道，有一些重要路口都会看到，前方多少公里拥塞。那个讯息就会及时秀出来。那另外一个就是说，我们现在目前比较想要更精进的，就是动态号控的调动。就是说我如何知道这个讯息之后，搭配我整个交通资讯中心的这个系统来去做一个动态号控的部署。对，大概交通上的例子，我举个例子，大概是类似像这样子。那包含像交通啊、淹水啊，然后公务这些领域，就是未来在我们接续的明年度，我们也都会陆续将它去做一个落地应用。谢谢。
Do I translate? Oh my God. So the first example is about transportation. Kate described AI as a brain of the city and how it receives traffic signals, congestions, and things like that. And at the Bureau of Transportation of the Kaohsiung city government, they're right now planning and developing application of this AI brain. So it's in testing mode. It's in testing and development phase, right? And Kate also said in the future, disaster prevention and other areas, they're also planning to use AI for this, for improving its public services. So that's a summary. That's not a, yeah.
Okay, so I guess from Kaohsiung City will stay with us for the rest of the day. So please give another big round of applause to our team here from Kaohsiung City. And it's not only Kate and Iris here, their colleagues are also around. So if you're interested in having conversation with them, I think it's the first step maybe for Kaohsiung City and FtO community, and maybe we can build up some projects in the future. Thank you again for your time. Enjoy your lunch and hacking. Thank you.